Hey guys, I'm finally making a video. I want to apologize for not having made any videos for a while, but I was having some computer issues that I was unable to resolve up until now. So I'm just going to give you guys an overview of what's going on in this crazy garden of mine. I've been away from home quite a lot this summer, and I guess we bit a bit more than we could chew due to unforeseen circumstances. So a lot of it was a bit neglected, and some of the things didn't work out as well as they could have, I guess I could say. But I'll show you so far what I have and what we've managed to salvage. Those are my Ichiban eggplants that I guess they're basically coming to an end. We did manage to harvest quite a few eggplants off for them, but it doesn't look like they'll be doing much anymore. These are a second planting of beets that we put down. That red bull, I think it was bull's blood beets or something. Yeah, red bull. No, they're bull's blood beets, and these we planted like sometime midsummer. So they're going good so far. We've had a bit of rain, so that has helped out a lot. Because basically our biggest enemy was the watering when we weren't in the house. That's our Sweet 100 tomatoes there, and those just went nuts. I mean, they go right from here all the way over here, and they took over everything that was right there in that middle section there. And we just sort of just let it go, because we've really harvested quite a bit of tomatoes off of this plant, and it's still giving off some. I mean, I don't know if you could see, it has some that are ripening up there. So we're just kind of just let it be and do its thing. Over here, all this you see here is my watermelon that has gone nuts too. So we've just sort of let it go as well, because we've harvested everything that was here, like our broccoli, our cabbages, all of that. We managed to harvest some of it, and we just let the watermelon just do its thing. This is a cilantro that's going to seed, and we're just basically gonna let it go and sort of reseed itself and see what happens next year. Our mariachi peppers have been most rewarding. I've been very, very happy. These are basically the only peppers that we managed to get a big harvest from. We've actually harvested a lot off of these plants right here, and as you can tell, in the middle of August, and they're still putting out peppers. I mean, we have tons and tons of peppers in there. So those have been wonderful. In between there is all the watermelon intertwined in there. In the back over here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, because I don't think I can zoom in. But in the back there's a emerald green pepper, which was the only pepper that gave us green peppers. The other ones we planted towards the back there, which I'll show you in a little bit. Here's a watermelon, and this watermelon's huge. So we're really, really excited about that. The watermelon plant gave us quite a few watermelons, but we lost a lot of them because they were up high and they fell off. the plant. We did have something to hold them, but I guess we had a couple nights with wind, and they fell and lost them. So we're getting quite a few watermelons coming in, but I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do anything at this point in time, middle of August. So we basically just have 2 watermelons. There's another one there, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's another one here that that just kind of wanted to grow, but then it never did. And honestly, the way it's looking, it's not gonna do much. So we're just gonna let that go. Another good producer were these Tumbling Tom tomatoes. They are still just going. I mean, see, and we've harvested off of these several times, and they just keep producing tomatoes. So our small sized tomatoes have worked out much better than the bigger ones, but I believe it was all due to location. Let me just give you a rundown. This might be a long video, so bear with me, guys. And since you haven't seen me in a while, I don't think it'll be too much of a burden, I guess. This is my pineapple tomato plant, and this tomato plant has been quite generous for us as well, and it's worked out great in this bucket. There was a little tomato next to it that we kind of lost, and this pineapple tomato overtook it, and as you can see, we're still getting lots of tomatoes on there, and we've already harvested over 10 tomatoes off of this one plant. So I am very, very pleased with the way this tomato plant has worked out. That's a big one right there. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Yep, and it's still just producing. Actually, you know, the one plant that's in this second bucket here, it is producing some small sized tomatoes there. So I hadn't realized that. Did you see that? It has little tomatoes there, and it has some on the top. Huh? Yeah, that's Giovanna's. That's my daughter's plant. And there's my thyme that's like serving as support to our tomato. And here are carrots, and these carrots are drying up.
I full water today.
No, they're drying up. I don't know if they're done. No, because they're very dry. So let's see if we can pull something out of here and see. Nice. That's a good size. Yeah, but I mean, I guess they could still grow, so just leave them there. You know. Yeah, they could get bigger. Yeah, but those are our atomic red carrots, and this is my gigantic collard greens. At first they didn't look like they were gonna do much, but they've gone nuts, and I don't know what to do with them. I really just don't know what to do with them. There's only so much collard greens you can eat. So if anybody has more recipes rather than just sauteed collard greens or stuff like that, just leave me a voicemail. I was gonna say. I'm sorry. I've been out of the computer world for a while, but just leave me a message underneath, these are some more carrots here. And I don't know if you can see, they're pretty bunched up here, so I don't know what we're gonna be getting out of these carrots, but I'm trying to see if I can pull one out, but they're too tight, so I guess when we do our harvest I'll show you guys. That's the first planting of beets that we had, and they're still growing, I guess. There. I just wanted to take out that big one. Let's see. Wow, that is a big carrot. That's the biggest carrot we've had yet. Wow, that is nice. I like that. Very nice. That's a good one for juicing. So maybe, we'll have to see what we have in there. We'll put that there and pick it up in a little bit. These were supposed to be our big carrots, and they don't seem to be doing that great. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this one. Nope, this is from this bucket. And the second one. Isn't that big? These are supposed to be the big ones.
Yeah, but so he's growing more.
Yeah. So, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. And that's our sweet potato bucket that's still going. We just harvested the second bucket just to see what we had. I made a video of that, so I'll post it up for you guys to see. Okay, and I'll just take you up to the back. The ones in the alleyway that we were doing a little experiment on, nothing worked, not enough sunlight, and pretty much the same thing happened with this back here. Okay, now you can see this is like pretty much a disaster. You know, we still have a tomato back there. These are our corn that just not doing much of anything. And these are our peppers. And you can see how big these peppers are. It seems to be that they're reaching for sun, and they've just gotten humongous, and we have not seen not one pepper on them. So sunlight in this spot was not good, so we didn't get any fruits off of these plants. Just a lot of growth and no fruits. You do see a lot of flowers on there, but they would just basically fall off, and then we wouldn't see any fruit. So this was something to learn from, I guess, and now we'll know next year we're not going to be using this area, even though it seemed like a perfect place to plant, and it's, you know, nice spacious place, but it didn't work out. Alright guys, and this back here is my strawberry bed, which is extremely neglected. We're going to be chopping off the tops and just leaving them for next year. And this is my basil that went to seed, and we're just letting it do whatever it wants to do. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you. Once again, I apologize for not making a video. Believe me, it was entirely out of my hands, and I hope you enjoyed this video and this quick update, and hopefully I can give you guys more videos of what's left in the season. Okay, thanks, bye bye.